We're going to start with the rat sign. And what I'm going to do, last year I did quite a long session. This time around I'm just going to keep it relatively short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a general reading for the dragon for this year, and then I'm going to do a 12-month spread. Okay. So in the recent past, the rat signs have been engaging in some law of attraction work. They've been setting forth their manifestations, their affirmations. They've been doing gratitudes work. They've been doing like affirmation logs and that sort of stuff, all the law of attraction work. And you can see that's been happening because they've got the star here in the recent past. Where we are now is they're merging that spiritual side with the more rational side, right? With the King of Wands, King of Swords energy, the military king. So he's a strategist. He's like, how am I going to get from A to Z? So having done the law of attraction work, which is making synchronicities happen and everything line up, now you've ready to take the practical action now, right? What's working against you is there's other things you also need to do. You've got to keep one foot in reality as well. So that slows you down a little bit, but not that much. Okay. Short-term future, we've got you. So this is the next 3 months roughly. We've got you leaving a situation because it became untenable for you to stay. So you had to transition from one state of balance to a new state of balance, which is no bad thing. It's a very positive thing. 3 to 6 months, roughly, we've got you rebuilding. This is the card of mastery and the master craftsman, and also rebuilding your life. The aspects of your life that are broken, you're rebuilding, and you're also working towards something in a powerful way, in a really perfectionistic way, but not perfectionism in a derogatory way. So the first sort of 6 months are going to be creative, and you're going to enjoy your time using your unique skills that you have, right? You might not find that the results are forthcoming within the first 6 months, because I think they may come afterwards, possibly towards the end of the year, Dragon Year. But don't worry, they are on the way. So the first part of the second half, the second half of the year, we've got the Eight of Swords. This is the card of restriction. But the thing about this card is the restriction is actually an illusion. Because if you look at the card, you'll see that although this person is blindfolded and arms are tied, the legs are free. So there is more movement than this person realizes. And then when you do realize that you have more leeway, that it's not just a case of like looking inside the box, you can actually step outside of the box. Then what you can do is take charge, and you use your initiative, and you find a way to control the beast, take charge of the beast. You'll be doing that, but in a somewhat removed way, because you're going to be the second half. You're going to be removed from social environments, so you're going to be a bit more isolated and solitary, which is again is no bad thing. It is what it is. If you need to get things done and get things sorted, and you need to be removed and find the guidance from inside of you, that's a good thing. So overall, this is the year of entrepreneurship for you. Now, being a fire sign yourself, rat signs, dragon's also a fire sign, so it makes sense that this is the suit of fire. The Ace of Wands is the card that symbolizes the entire year for you. So it's an entrepreneurial year. You're going to get a lot of things done. So yeah, it's really positive. Good luck. Okay, so February, which is where we are now, we've got you working on things. We've got you, this is the apprentice. So this person is working on developing their craft and their skills and their abilities. So this could be somebody studying, could be somebody learning something new that is necessary for them to know so that they can proceed with power. March is going to be a time of fertile abundance, a powerful time for those people for those rat signs who are looking to develop a family. This could be an important time. It's also a time of creativity, because she's also the very patron of creativity, and she is the abundant empress. So life just works. If you're starting a project at this time, it could mean the project might take 9 months before it reaches its completion. But it's a really, really positive, powerfully positive card. So this is in March. April, we've got another major arcana card. We've got the Fool card. So this is also really powerful. A new adventure begins. So you take a risk, the risk pays off. You're ready for something new, and new doors open to you, and you're prepared to take them. May, we've got the Nine of Wands, which is a card of standing up for your rights, standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe. There's also an aspect of this card that is a little bit paranoid. So you're always on the offensive. You're not always, but you can sometimes be on the offensive, which might not be helpful. So you might need to regulate your own behavior and your own patterns to see whether they are appropriate or inappropriate at any given moment. June, we have the Devil card. This is about passion. This is about desire. This is about sex. It's about giving yourself what it is that you want, allowing yourself to have what it is that you want, whether it's perceived as right or wrong. Now, how this impacts you in an ongoing way, only you will know. But this is how you're feeling right now. It's like a child that wants that lollipop and doesn't care what mummy says, what daddy says, doesn't care about its teeth and wants a lollipop, wants it now. So the lollipop ain't good for the child, but the child just wants what it wants. You've got to think about the repercussions and see whether it's worth doing. Down to you. Right. So April, May, June, July, we got this card again. You had this just before. The Three of Pentacles, which is the master craftsman, rebuilding. There's this church that's broken that needs to be put back together again. And you're doing the best job you can, but at the end of the day, when something breaks, it's never perfectly put back together, no matter how good you are. There's always a sense that something is not the same. And you just have to accept that and then look at your options and see what you can live with and what you can't live with and make your decisions based upon that. August, there's some sort of ending that happens. This is not a comfortable card. This is something that you may have wanted a different outcome for, unfortunately doesn't pan out, and this just says we've come to the end of the road here. Right, so that's August. September, the Queen of Swords is one of those archetypes who relegates emotion and prioritizes facts. And what's the most important thing to know here? She basically says, let's be sensible now. Let's take a practical approach. Let's do what's necessary. Let's be sensible. And I think that's what you'll have in September. October. So just to have a look at that time, August into September, it's an uncomfortable time because it's possible that you have to face some truths at that time, and it's not easy, but it's necessary. Taking us to October now, and things will begin to improve. Here we go with the Three of Wands. So this is a period of waiting whilst the things that you set in motion come to fruition. So you have to just wait at this stage because you've done the work and have positive expectation for what's to return. November, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So this card has two primary interpretations. One is you save your money. You don't want to spend your money at this time. You hoard it, you hold on to it. In the same way that you hold your money tightly, you're holding on to your resources, you also do the same with your energy. You pull your energy back from other people. You're like, no, this is my energy is mine to give. If I choose to give it, I'll choose to give it to people who I want to give it to. But you can't force me to give you something that I don't want to give. All right? So then, wait, have I done my dates right? Yeah, so that was November. Then December, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So as we head towards the snake year, the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. So this says in 10 to 12 months, something quite powerful, some sort of windfall possibly, or something big could happen for you in a 10 to 12 month time period, which starts here in December. So that takes us to October to December 2025. So it may be a time to consider a project at this time, which could reap your results towards the end of next year. And January 2025 is a really positive card. We've got the card of contentment, the Nine of Cups. So this is abundance, joy, happiness, fun, good things. A sense that something could have been little bit better, because it's not perfect with this card, but it's pretty close. So because it's pretty close, you're quite happy, you know. So that's your 12-month spread for the rat sign for 2024. Okay, so just a reminder, you can find me at www.zakariyaadeel.com. You can also go to my website and go to the readings page if you want to book a reading with me. All the information is there. My telephone number is there. My WhatsApp number. My email is also there. zakariyaadeel@gmail.com. You can email me there. You can also buy a copy of my first book, which came out in 2016, Secrets of the Combined Astrology, which has all of the 144 charts in it. Or you can just buy your own individual chart. If you just go to Amazon, put in your chart. Let's say you're an Ox Aquarius. You put in your chart Ox Aquarius and put in Zakariya Adeel, and it will come up. And you can just buy it from there directly, or you can buy these books from my website. And I'm going to make them available on TikTok sometime soon as well, so you can get it from there too eventually. But anyway, for now, I will bid you adieu. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.